All right, it says we're live. I just want to post a link in the chat to a web stream that is currently going on. It's Hankrin Furnail, otherwise known as Runehammer. He is doing a live dungeon drawing session right now. Looks like he's been doing it for a while, might be wrapping up soon. But his process is absolutely fascinating to watch. And if you can, you should go check it out for a couple of minutes and then come back here when you're done. It's just so fun. So I just threw the link into the chat. Hopefully he's still looking at things by the time you pop over there, if you pop over there. But yeah, I just saw it and was like, damn, I wish I'd known about this because I would have had it on while I was playing Heroes of Might and Magic this morning. I'm definitely going to have to go back and watch it. Hopefully he archives the live stream. I love watching him draw. He's one of those people that just makes me so incredibly happy. So yeah, like I said, if you have a chance, go and click the link, check it out. Totally worth your time. Other than that, hi, welcome. It's Thursday morning. I am Shay, and this is going to be the live stream for today. I'm not 100% sure what I need to be doing today. I have some game prep that needs to get squared up. I want to work on the potential encounter setup for the game that I'm going to be running this weekend. I think it'll end up being either the first adventure into the Feywild, or it's going to end up being an adventure into a set of ruined temples. And so I kind of need to prep for both of those. The Feywild stuff I've already started on. The Khavis stuff, not so much. So that's kind of where I'm at for today. I think it could end up being a longer stream just because there's a fair amount to do. I have some painting that I also wanted to work on, but I'm really not feeling like handling a brush right now. So I think we'll work on some other stuff for the moment and kind of move forward from there. I'm running out of notebook, as you can see. I've only got a couple of pages left in here. One of those can come out. That note can sit up there for a while. So yeah, I've got very limited room left in this book. I'm looking at less than a dozen pages, I think, and then going to need a new notebook. So that probably won't happen today, but we might be cutting it kind of close. So what is the date today? June 4th. Oh my goodness, how is it June 4th already, you guys? Hello, my Laura. How are you? The Sachs, yes. He's wandering back and forth, concerned because his parents are in different places. Less stressed than yesterday. Well, I'm glad that there's been an improvement. Is there anything I can do to support you? Khavis. We had some notes on Khavis from last time, didn't we? We had notes on Calica. Oh yeah, that sounds stressful. I'm glad today is a little bit better. Pretty amazing that you have enough training to be able to cover off somebody that's sick, though. Like, That's awesome. Khavis. Yeah, we did have some stuff for Khavis. Okay. So, large prosperous city that was destroyed during the Dreamweaver Wars, had a large temple dedicated to the Wild Mother. Khavis was the city with the main temple dedicated to the Wild Mother. The temple still exists. It is badly damaged and infected with Slotty. Slotty have acid blood and lay parasitic eggs. The temple being overrun is corrupting the Wild Mother into something less fertility and life based and more chaos and decay based. There's a portal to Limbo within the city. Players encounter warped noblins and gnolls before the slide to let them know something is off. There are cultists that are Rieshi survivors and descendants of the Dreamweaver Wars, led by a prophet who foretells the calamity of other cities the way Khavis fell. The cultists believe they will become the civic leaders of all cities after the fall. Their proof of leadership are the gems used to control the slad, plus their psionic capabilities. I'd forgotten about that. They are based on the mind flares. They keep their magic resistance and they keep their psionics, but there's no tentacles and there's no extract brain, and they keep the mind blast. Spells at day, detect thoughts, levitate once a day, or spells at will, sorry, not spells at day. Once a day, dominate monster, plane shift to limbo only, no elder brain, no hive mind. Cultists, acolytes, slotty. The acolytes keep the magic resistance, keep psionics, have no mind blast. Spells at will or detect thoughts and suggestion. One a day is silent image and sleep. The original temple to the Wild Mother has 3 floors and a step pyramid shape. Priest chambers, private chapel, portal, limbo, sleeping cells, ritual baths, worship hall, catacombs, and treasury. The current temple to the teeming dark. All images of the Wild Mother have been defaced. All fountains are now full of oozes or water weirds. Treasury hosts a horde mimic. The main chapel is an incubator or sliding nursery. All of the greenery and animals in the area are distorted. They're jagged, oblong. Jail cells where people are kept that are incubating slotty tadpoles, other Riesh and human elves who are caught adventuring in the ruins. We agreed that the queen was kind of like the queen from Aliens, and that they function a bit like a scorpion in terms of a sting implanting eggs. Restoration and wish will undo the parasitic infection. The treasury has gems, ritual gear, seeds, herbals containing recipes for cures. Slide treasures have been stolen from other adventurers and have been left by hosts who have died. Yeah. The fountain or something whose waters provide the effect of restoration. Priest's rooms on the 3rd floor. In Khavis itself, there's the old palace, which is destroyed, guild halls, which were destroyed. There's no port. It's a landlocked city. There are a bunch of old mines. There is a portal to the Winter Court and a mine shaft. They have temples to the Elder Tempest, Leviathan, Phoenix, and Zartan. Towers have converted to makeshift fortress that has since been vacated. There's a small quarter where refugees are trying to rebuild their lives. They've done well for themselves and are slowly working their way outward from the safe, clean area they've created over the last 3,000 years. There's a mummified mammoth carcass with a mummified body beside it in a mine shaft burial site. That was the end of that session. I am going to throw a flag on that in case we need it again. Or just a bookmark. We can bookmark. All right. So Khavis is kind of already prepped. See May 21st. So I need an encounter map. So maybe that's what I'll work on today, is designing the Khavis map. Let's grab some dot paper. Saxon is losing his brain. All right, so we have 3 floors for this temple. Rude noises. Do this in pencil first. Probably smart, right? Okay, so we have 3 floors. And we have First floor is the priest's chambers and a private chapel, and it's a step pyramid. So the first floor is going to be small and rectangular. All right, we need staircases coming up. Sax, what are you doing? I hate it when I don't balance designs. Where's my eraser? There it is. Something towerish, yeah. I just need a battle map for the possibility of Lisa and Charles going into Khavis, which was the setting that we kind of developed on the 21st. I don't know exactly what their plan is right now. They have the possibility of either going to Khavis or going into the Feywild. And so I need to be prepared for the possibility of them going into the Feywild, or both of them, I guess, actually. But I'm currently not, so needing to get that sorted out. Oh, there goes my dog in a stampede again. Sorry, folks. He is just so loud. Oh my god. So yeah, I just need to design this temple. I don't do a lot of dungeon design ever, so this is kind of a bear with me style process. You have the cat stampedes. No, they're not necessarily quiet, are they? What the fuck? What just happened? Ghosts? Sax must have knocked something when he got off the couch. That was startling. Pew, pew, pew. Where's my ruler? So we did that epic live stream on, when was it, Saturday? With the music and everything, and it got taken down because of copyright infringements. So I guess that means no more music on the stream for us unless I find some stuff that's Creative Commons that I like, which I could do. I just haven't invested the time in doing that yet. Yeah, totally, like, within hours. It was real quick. So that was a bummer because I thought we had a really good time on that stream. I don't know if I'm liking the purple yet. I gotta be honest, I am undecided. I feel like a lot of the problem is that I don't have the purples that I would want to have to do this the way that I was envisioning it. Like, working with what I've got is a great thing, and I'm not trying to complain too hard about it, but I think that I would have chosen different tones. Um, I think there's a lot of people that do like it though, so it's gonna be worth finishing. I just don't know that it's gonna be one of my personal favorites, that's all. Sorry, guys. I guess it's gonna be a quiet kind of day today. Hope that's all right. My dog is a stampede. Sing us a song. I don't know that I'm super good at singing though. For reals. Song about sax and floppy ears. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. He does have some extremely floppy ears. Okay. Patrick, hello, darling. Oh, the Weird Al. Okay, hang on. Let me find a link. Yeah, so watch that because it's fabulous and I love it. And it makes me smile. It's just the clip, it's not the full episode. No, I have not seen the literal safety dancey version on YouTube. You could post a link in the chat for people to check out, and then I can look at it after. This is for my game. I have yet to ever do a dungeon design for a client. I do not think it is where my skill set lies. Hi, Saxon. I know, baby, but I'm streaming. I know. I'll give you some head pats, and then I gotta get back to work. Okay. Yeah. He's a good boy. Yeah. Okay, you lay down. You lay down, my Goomba. No, thank you. Is that coffee brewing? No, that is my computer trying to do updates. Nope, just the computer doing computer things. Realize the camera is kind of not focusing on the work today. There we go. It's a little better. I do have a steam-powered computer. It's one of the earliest prototypes. It's why my tech stuff is just such problematic all the time. Do wait a week before it arrives, hey? Hopefully it'll solve your problem, though. I need plant. There we go. Yeah, this is. Do you remember when we were doing the world building stuff for Khavis, that abandoned temple? This is attempting to map out Khavis, so that I can run my players through it if that's where they decide they're going on Saturday. My God, Saxon, just calm down. He cannot handle this. All right. This is the top level. Yay, coffee maker. It's the Marla. Hi, Marla. How are you? Yay, tidying. I like it when my house is tidy too. And then there was the dentist. Hello, Dennis. How's it going? Oh, Stephanie, I think the woodpecker just came back to the window. Something large and dark just showed up, but is around the corner and I can't see it. Doing okay. Glad you're not too shabby. Yeah. No, not today. Just looks like maybe clinging to the siding. All right. Good enough for this one. It's chilly in my office today, you guys. It's cold. I'm not a fan. All right. Now we need the next one. Yeah, I hear you, Marla. I do have a blanket, actually. I should just put that on my lap because that would be smart instead of just complaining. I do keep a blanket under my desk because there are moments where my dog is not on my feet. Not very many moments, but there are some. And this is one of them. All right. Oh, 96. What's that in Celsius? That sounds heinous. Like 30 something? Uh, 96 Fahrenheit. 2 Celsius. $35. Oh, that's too warm. That's too warm. I am comfortable between 25 and 32. That's about it. Hotter than 32 is just not fun. But like 32 is crazy good weather for up here. All right, I have staircases I need to line up here. Okay. Okay, what did we have on the second floor? There is a portal to limbo, and it was dorms. And now there's all kinds of things. So let's figure out where the portal is, first of all. Let's say it's right in the middle. I like a giant portal as much as the next person. Giant portal. Poof. All right, what was in here before this portal started doing its thing? We had dormitories. So let's say we had walls here and walls here. Let's say they didn't go all the way to the wall here. And how big are my staircases in this space? Oof. Oh, I don't like scale. Guys, I don't. This is why I don't draw dungeons. I'm terrible at it. Like, really. Really, really, really. I guess we'll stick with this 10 by 10 is actually equal to 5 foot thing. It's not a huge temple. Okay. So we had dormitories. So a bed is going to be this long. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I like that, Patrick. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to make a note about that. Do-do-do-do. Portal is spherical and contacts roof and floor, taking a bite out of everything, collapsing it will trigger the temple caving in. Okay. Oops. Goofed up on the staircase. Oh, maybe not. No, that's okay. You are totally welcome to turn the conversation towards you, my dear. That's completely fine. Somebody should have a topic for us to talk about. It's clearly not me today. You've nailed down an outline, have you? So what are you thinking? Yeah, for sure. Lay it on us. For 8 years old and older, okay. The first part tackles the questions that cause people to become demoralized, especially kids. Like, my drawing doesn't look like the book, or I think it should. Yeah, that's a good way to start. I think that's a really great way to start. Hi, Beth.
Hey,
How's it going?
good. I'm gonna go check the mail since I can't do anything more down there. I need to start cutting.
Oh, it's been an hour and a half, too. I can wrap up. You want to check the mail, and I'll wrap up when you get back?
Sure, well, no pressure. Like
No, I know. I usually only stream for an hour and a half, though, so
it's fine. You're hanging with your people.
I am hanging with my people.
You
They're
can
good
hang
people.
with your people as long as you want. You don't have to stop for me.
Okay, well, yeah, why don't you go grab the mail then? And I'll...
Anything else you want me to get while I'm out?
Can you see if the Canex has the pork rinds that I get? The bacon puffs.
Bacon puffs?
Bacon puffs.
I can run into the town too.
I don't know anywhere in the town that's carrying them is the problem. I didn't find them at the co-op. They're not at the No Frills.
Where did you get the ones you had?
At a gas station that was not here. I forget where now. So.
He's been bonkers.
Oh, I know. He keeps coming back and forth and like, yeah.
Every time I go out to grab
Yeah.
a board.
Trust me, I can hear him. Take him with you.
Okay.
Okay. Your personal style. Yeah, for sure. And you're right, Laura, absolutely. It is 100% still a problem for adults. I mean, I go through it all the time too, and I've been doing this for a long time. Also, the hang up of not being a professional. Do you think that's relevant to 8-year-olds? Because it's totally relevant to like me. Oh my god, 5 minutes of peace without my dog, you guys. He has just been bananas today. Like, I am not sure what his deal is, but just cannot handle it at all. But I think, like, the idea of emphasizing that it's a process and that you're gonna get better the more you practice is a really good idea, because if you don't emphasize that, then sometimes you just need to hear that. I know that's true for me. Yeah. I think, like, professional is, like, a great concept, but I think Laura might be onto something with, like, having slightly more age appropriate language. I don't think too many 8-year-olds are worried about being professional, but being good or being artistic or whatever, I think those are more potent terms for that. Yeah. Yeah, that's kinda my feelings about the thing. Alright. So, yep, for sure. Rob Kemp. Um, I don't remember Rob. I feel like I should, though. Minimal is a really good thing. Start with what you have. Because if you're waiting for like perfect supplies, you're never going to get started. I find that that's a trap that a lot of artists who are adults fall into too, where they're just like, well, if only I had the more expensive stuff, I would make more art or I would make better art or whatever. And it's like, no, dude, grab a ballpoint and get on it. Like, you can do it. You just have to start. The adage done is better than perfect is also a good one. And like, make more mistakes because the more mistakes you're making, the better you're getting. The done is better than perfect is advice I wish that I had gotten when I was younger. I got it my first year of art school, and that was just, I mean, it wasn't too late, but it was definitely late. Would have been better to have it earlier. Sharpie's in a classmate's arm. You got it. Absolutely. I drew on everything. Then I start the how-to portion, which is a mix of drawing and world building. Okay. Have you kind of broken down what that section is going to look like? Are you starting with like coastlines or tectonics or stuff like that? Starting with who made the map, dwarves, elves, humans. Yes, that's a great point. Yeah. Then land masses, then climate. Smart. Laura, enjoy your lunch. I'm probably going to sign off here pretty quickly. Dave's just gone to get the mail and then he'll come back. We're starting to make our deck chairs today, and he can't use the saw until I'm offline because of the noise. So he is being very considerate of me, which means I should in kind be considerate of him. Plus, I want chairs for my gazebo because, yes, awesome. After compasses and borders and the like, knowing when to call it finished. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You have what, Patrick? I'm confused. Like, figured out when to call it done? Because that's a pretty major skill. A list of illustrations. Ah, yes, that's important. Yeah, when to call it done. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Anything you're missing? Maybe a section on how to incorporate evidence of inhabitation. If that's even a word. That sounded really weird to my ears. I don't know if it's real or not. Um, just like if people want to be able to draw like markers on their maps or like a key or like draw a city or something like that, just like basics on how to cover signs of inhabitants. God, I cannot with the word right now. Signs of people living there. Because that's useful and something that kids might be more interested in is being able to show where the castle is and where the knights live and stuff like that. Whereas some of us just do strict geography because that's what we love. I'll think about it some more and see what else I come up with. All right, Dave is back. So I am going to go before the dog gets in here all rambunctious. Um, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will probably stream again tomorrow, see how my day is going. And yeah, hopefully have some more world building to do. You're very welcome, Patrick. And yeah, let's talk about this some more tomorrow. I'll give it some thought today and see what I come up with. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, people. Stay appropriately warm or cool, depending on where you are and what you're doing. Hydrate, that is the important bit. And I'll catch you later. Bye.